They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty. Best to give me your loyalty, 'cause I'm taking the world, you'll see. They'll be calling me, calling me. They'll be calling me royalty.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. If you haven't already, hit smash that like button and subscribe. We're going to be getting going here. We are in Greece, specifically Thessalonika. I knew it, I just couldn't say it. Thessalonika in Greece, and we'll be heading down to Rhodes, which is a island, part of the Greek islands. But we're going to be flying in the Fenix A320, the IAE model. So we got the IAE engines on the aircraft, as you can see, SL. So it's a cool version of the aircraft, and we're going to have fun doing it. It is a nice and clear night, as you can see here. I got somebody flying above. We're in VATSIM, so we are using a freeware. That's right, freeware airport for Macedonia Thessalonika Airport. It is quite good, and I want to show you this in the daytime just so you can see it, and then we'll go back to real time. But this is free, guys. Free. Now, obviously, is it the best texturing? No. But guess what? It's free. So it's really hard to complain for a airport considering it's free. So yeah, it's a pretty decent airport, I think. Of course, you know, each their own, but all right. With that being said, I'm going to get back down here and we're going to get going. All right. We're going to go back real time, all nice and dark. Nope, I don't want that. Go, and we'll go cockpit here. All right, so we've already got some stuff running today. Let me adjust this. A little loud for me. All right, so we've got the aircraft started, but we need to actually get everything loaded and all that. So what we need to do is go ahead and load the aircraft. We're going to do GSX boarding and refueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
So we're going to get that running as well. And then we're going to jump to the M.2 here.
Aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
And we're going to get this loaded. So start with the init page as we always do. And we can do an init request and it'll pull most of the information over. So as you can see, if you haven't been here a while, we do have a little bit of a studio upgrade. As you can see, these lights behind me, that's there, as well as we do have our control cam now. And I did get the Logitech radio panel finally working. It was kind of a pain, but I did finally get it working. All right, there it is. So we're Alpha Echo Echo 404, which is Aegean and cost index. That's a great question. Let me pull up my briefing here. All right, so our cost index today is going to be 39. And we're going to be cruising at a nice, easy 31,000 feet. All right, so Iris in it, we're going to go.
Airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
Yeah, already done that. And they're already aligned and good there. When we can go anywhere and do a wind request as well. All right, perfect. And now we go to flight plan. And so we're going to be departing. Let's see. On the, we're expecting runway 16. There's no ATC on today, so we're going to be basically just choosing 16. And then we're going to be Papa 1 Bravo for our SID, with our transition being LECPO. So we got LECPOs in there. Cool. All in there. And then that should be, yep, that's all there. That's all there. And then we're expecting runway 24 based on the winds. It was, I think, 17 knots coming from 240. So definitely something to be looking at. So we'll do ILS. Let me check real fast. Why am I not getting a, hold on. Procedures, approaches. I'm only getting a VOR DME arc, or VOR DME approach into runway 24, which we could do, but I'm showing ILS in here, which is what's interesting. But we'll do the VOR. I mean, that's cool. That might be something interesting to do anyway. All right, so we'll do
Passengers bus is coming.
we'll do Zulu. I like Zulu. Runway 24. And the star for this is going to be Hodek. With an H right there. Cody 2H with a no transition because it doesn't have that. Yeah, we should be. Yep, that looks pretty good. Now we want to check on the actual plan here because this might be a little different. So we want to check and make sure it's actually gonna. Oh yeah, that's gonna be fun, guys. Yeah, that's correct. That's just gonna be fun. Looks correct though. All right, cool. So we'll go arc here. So flight plan. Hold on. Is my... No, it's closed. It's just loud. Jeez, that's loud. Okay, that's fine. All right, so we've got our flight plan inputted. Well, next will be our second page of init, but we're not going to do that yet because we're still loading passengers and fuel.
Boarding pass, please.
So we'll have to wait for that. Oops. All right. So fuel looks like fuel is done. Passengers are still boarding. Waiting on cargo here. As you can see, they are getting on board the aircraft. Hope you guys had a fantastic Resurrection Sunday. It is still the case here in the eastern United States. While we're waiting, I want to show you guys my new merch store. If you guys are looking for some merch, I've got the nav data out of date t-shirt, of course pointing to us because our own nav data keeps going out of date. So you got that option. You got the pilot 6-pack because we don't have a real 6-pack. We have a 6-pack. So you got that. You got the hoodie. And let's go back here. You got a travel mug if you want something like that. It's got the sticker on there. And you can just get a Flight Club sticker as well. And you also got the patch, of course. You can always get that patch and put it on your book bag or something like that. And then, of course, we got the hat. It does come in 2 different colors. You got the dark navy blue, and then you got the black. So if you guys want to rep some interesting Flight Club gear, it is here. Links down in the description down below if you're interested. Like they're loading cargo. Why is GSX so freaking loud? Anyway, all right. Got an itch in my nose. Ah! We're just waiting for this guy to load up. And once we're loaded, we will finish starting the engine start to get a pushback. So a little different here. It in the European Union, we'll start the process of starting the engines once we're actually fully pushed back and stopped. Not while we're being pushed back. So that passenger bus is done. We're waiting for the next one. I feel like they should have just been coming out of the terminal, but hey, what do I know? Flight attendants waiting for everybody. I don't have it where it's turned on. All right, next passenger bus is there and unloading its passengers. Once we get up in the air, I'm gonna change the time. All right, you know what? I'm gonna see. I'm gonna go ahead and change the time now, just because I don't like. Not a big fan of the dark. Not for streams, at least. Sometimes it's fun to do landings at night, but yeah. Cool book bag there. Yeah, I think the most unrealistic thing about these passengers is they're not carrying a bunch of luggage. I mean, some have some carry-ons and stuff, but most people nowadays bring on a good bit of carry-on luggage. I think we're going to need one more bus full. Yeah, we're gonna need one more bus, and that bus is gonna have like 3 people on it. Yeah, 5 people. So 4 people. Oh wait, hold on. 2 people, 1 person. Oh, don't tell me. Okay. I was like, don't tell me it's gonna be 1 person. All right, let's jump inside here, and we'll go over here. So fully boarded, we've got fuel on board, and we're also all that. So we'll send that to M.2. There it is. We'll pull our performance. We'll go over here, and we'll go to departure performance. Sync the final load sheet, sync the weather, and we'll go ahead and calculate that and send it to M.2. So going to be flaps 3. Down 5. All right. So with that being said, I think we could go ahead and accept the load sheet, return. That's good. We can go ahead and get our pushback ready to go here. And I'm trying to remember, there is something you want to do in order to make that happen. Oh, I know what it is. All right, so we'll get the master switch on the APU. And we're waiting to see the flap open. Waiting to see it. There it is. And start that. And let the beacon come on, let them know that AP is starting up.
Say I make you nervous, a tragedy, I'm a beautiful disaster, a reckoning, you wonder how I got this way.
Just wait for that EPU to finish booting up here. Alright, there we go. So we don't have what do you call it? I don't have a transponder code. Golly, I don't have a squawk because we don't have ATC on board, so we'll keep it 2000. I'm waiting for you, sir. All right, let's push. Stand by. AP bleed on. Confirmed on.
So save your judgment cause you just don't know. But some things never change. Never change.
Alright, we're connecting push.
They say I should feel guilty and change my ways. Leaving crooked bodies in my wake. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. Swear I didn't mean to make them break. But they're so delicate and so mundane. And they keep coming like a moth to a flame. Oh, some things never change. Never change. You'll break your back to make me feel again. Suffocate to make me breathe again. Lose your mind from endless pain.
Alrighty. Nose left, tail right. I think that's right.
Never change. Never change.
I will go with it. Alright, release and park and brake. Alright, they want me to start a roll. Okay, I thought I had to wait, but alright, guess not. Go and get that started. And while that's starting, let's jump outside so we can hear that thing start up. Oh yeah. Juicy, juicy. All right, let's jump inside. Got a good start in number 2. Starting 1.
Please set parking brakes.
All right, we'll set the park brake.
Wait in your confirmation for a good engine start.
Firm good engine start.
We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Hear it roar, ladies and gentlemen. The
from the pouch and put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist and click together.
oop, got stuck on the seat.
To adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When outside, if it fails to
Tow truck
inflate
disconnected.
while
Bypass be removed.
there is a light and whistle.
Left is clear. Right is clear.
All right, just wanted to get one of those set up. Close that up. All right, so confirmed. We got 2 engines. Good start. Confirmed. Going back normal mode. AP bleed. AP master could come off. Taxi on. Turn off. There on. And we'll go ahead and check our flight controls here. So we got left, right, pull back, pull down, left, right, confirm. Flap set 3 and pitch set 5. Confirmed. All right. So we're going to be taxiing runway 16 via Charlie Alpha 1. And Macedonia traffic, Aegean 404, taxiing 16 via Charlie Alpha 1. All right. And brakes released. I see him. I see him. All right, I'll go that. Thanks for holding. All right, cabin check. Come on. And take off config. We're going to get our on auto. All right, confirmed cabin is ready. Go and get our landing lights on. That goes that. Strobes auto. Wing lights on. Confirmed. All right. So we're going to look real fast again. So LECPO 1B. So we're going to check that real fast. All right, so we're going to be straight out 10 DME, make a left-hand turn onto the KR VOR radial of 154 and get to above 7,000. All right, we're going to be departing runway 16. And make sure we're clear. Looks clear to me. Macedonia traffic. Aegean 404 departing runway 16 on the LECPO 1 Bravo departure. Aegean, Macedonia traffic. All right, ladies and gentlemen. And we are going to be a flex departure here. All right, nose down, 16 on the ground, 16 inside. Flex 64. SRS runway. $80 knots cross check. V1 and rotate. You're up. That's what I'm talking about, people. And autopilot active. And go and lever climb. And we can go ahead and disable that. I'll just... There we go. And flaps starting to come up. And final notch up. Goodbye, Thessaloniki. Thessaloniki. I don't know. I'm horrible. I'm horrible at this. Those engines, man. Those engines. Alright, let's jump back inside. Oh. So our transition out to 6,000 feet. So we'll maintain this until 6,000, then we'll start change our barometric pressure over to that. Why is my overlay not working? Hold on. Why is it not transmitting? It's not seeing me in Elantra. Hold on. Elantra's not seeing me. Oh, past transition altitude. This is what happens. I get distracted. No, go back. Full standard. There we go. Standard and standard. I'm going to go ahead and kill that. And that can come off. We'll maintain those until we're going. Why is it not seeing me? I mean, I can see me on...
Traffic. Clear of conflict.
Alright, that was odd. Hold on. That was strange. That was strange. Is that a ghost? I mean... That was weird, man. That was weird. All right, we're gonna kill those off. Like, there's a guy coming in, but he's not near me yet. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on there. Apologize. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, I apologize for that abrupt maneuver. We had a traffic conflict alert, and we had to maneuver for the safety of the flight and others. There's no issues now. We're continuing on our way to Rhodes. Again, I apologize for that abrupt maneuvering, but we should be good to go. Whoops. I still don't know why it's not loading the information. Sim Connect not running. I gotta figure out what's going on with it. Why we're not seeing the data. Oh, hold on. I may have figured it out. I may have figured it out. We'll see. Alrighty, so we should be getting there. Where is my progress? Yes. LGRP. So 310 miles. We should be getting there in about an hour, something like that. It's taking a while to download, but that's okay. Anyway, I'm sorry. I was on the wrong thing. I wasn't seeing the chat. HD Sim, hello. Happy Easter to you as well. Apologize again. I was a different panel and I was not seeing the chat. And being dumb as I am sometimes, I didn't switch over. Again, I apologize for that. But I can see chat now. All right. Not weight and balance. I'm gonna jump outside. looks about right. Not that much. Yeah, it looks good. Yeah, that's better. Why is that? Oh, wing lights. Wow. Take some screenshots. All right. What's going on over here? Some bad reflections going on. It's freaking out. I know everybody loves Flight Simulator 2020. I mean, it's great. I mean, I fly it mostly, right? But like sometimes that stuff bothers the crap out of me. But outside looks wonderful. The haze. I mean, shoot, we're seeing a long way, but just atmospheric haze. Well, if you guys haven't already, you need to go and watch the video I dropped yesterday on the differences between the A320, between the X-Plane 12.2.0 Bravo 3 or Beta 3 and X-Plane 12.1.4 Release 3. And I showcase those two side by side as well as independently, and I think it's well worth the watch. About 20 minutes long. You don't have to watch all of it, but you can, skip around and see different scenes. And I do encourage you to check it out when you're not watching me, fly here on VATSIM and live. But definitely want to go check that out. Also, let you know tomorrow we will be dropping yet another update for Flight Simulator News, and I've got some very interesting news coming down the pipe with that, so you definitely want to check that out tomorrow. That should drop around noon, just depending on how everything works out. I got to finish up writing it, and then I'll shoot it tomorrow morning, make sure there's no changes or updates before I edit it and then upload it around, again, noon tomorrow. Also, what I'm looking forward to on the schedule is Wednesday at 11 a.m. for non-members of the channel. If you are a member of the channel, you can look forward to this on Tuesday at 11 a.m. But Wednesday at 11 a.m., we'll be dropping the much-anticipated podcast conversation between me and Mickety Mike. It goes over an hour long. We had over an hour long conversation about everything from him growing up, how he got in flight sim, how he got into aviation, all that, and where he is now. So you definitely don't want to miss that, which again is dropping on Wednesday at 11 a.m. But if you're a member of the channel, which if you don't know, you can become a member right here on the channel for, I think it's as little as $2.99. So definitely want to check that out if you haven't already, and you get access to stuff early. These types of videos, podcast stuff, you get access early. So that's going to be dropping Tuesday 11 a.m. for members, Wednesday 11 a.m. for non-members. That podcast with Mickey and Mike. You don't want to miss that. Very interesting stories that we get into. Stuff I didn't know about it. So really great conversation. So definitely want you to check that out when it comes out. Besides that, I do have another video coming down in the pipe. I have half of it shot. I've got to shoot the other half and then edit it together. It should be also a good video similar to the one I did yesterday, but not exact. So you'll want to check that one out too. I'm not sure on the release date on that, but it'll probably be next weekend sometime. I hope you guys have a fantastic week so far and you're having a great Easter Sunday. Been pretty relaxing for my wife and I at church this morning, which we got in this morning home at 1 a.m. We had gone out of town to film a wedding, which if you've been here at the channel long enough, you know I am a wedding videographer on the side, and it's not my full-time job, but pretty much every weekend it seems like I am out doing that. It is every weekend in May and June. But anyway, so we were out there yesterday, and we got home about 1 a.m. But all good, all good. We got 7 hours of sleep or so, so we got the necessary sleep. As I yawn. As I yawn, I say I got plenty of sleep. Maybe I didn't, but it's okay. Oh, man. All right, let's see if this fixes that. Let's see. Probably going to hear a beep. Downloading this Microsoft Visual C++ 2015 to 2022 redistributable x64 14.42.34438. Not sure how it's going to work while this is also going on, but got it. Oh, that's gorgeous, fellas. That is just, hold on. Can you imagine being on this flight right now? Real life. And this is the view you have. Oh my goodness. Stop the music for a second. This is what I'm talking about. This is just hard to beat. hold on. Watch this. Yeah, I'm gonna step away for a couple of minutes. You're gonna watch this for a little bit. All right. We'll jump back to the front now. I just thought this was worthy of stopping and viewing for a little bit. Alrighty. We are up a cruise now, 31,000 feet. I'm going to take that safe seatbelt signs off and let them know. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, appreciate you flying with Aegean Airlines. We are up at a cruising altitude of 31,000 feet. Where is the... There's a way of changing the meters too, isn't there? Yeah. 31,000 feet, or just over, or just short of 9.5 kilometers up. Just off to your right, we'll be flying by Athens. Definitely want to take a look out your right side. You'll be able to see that. And we'll make a left-hand turn over the Aegean Sea and the Sea of Crete. Our way to Rhodes. We'll let you know when we're about to start our descent into Rhodes. In the meantime, sit back, relax, enjoy the flight. Thanks again for flying with Aegean Airlines. All right. There we go. Hold on. You got it. Come on. There we go. Got it working. Got it working. Hey, sometimes you just gotta plug away at it until you figure it out, and we got it this time. So we are on the way. We're expected to be on the ground here in just a little bit, about 30 minutes. Is that right? Give or take. Here we go, making the turn. That is Athens right there, and that is the Athens airport. So one thing, it's a small thing, but you see the contrails here? X-Plane has better contrails. It's hard to explain because Microsoft has better clouds, but X-Plane has better contrails. So I don't know what they're doing over there, but Sobo needs to get that because those contrails, that just looks bad. That doesn't look good. The contrails of X-Plane actually look. X-Plane 12.2.0 Beta 3 looks great. And if you haven't watched that video that I pushed out yesterday, showing the difference between 12.2.0 Beta 3 and 12.1.4 Release 3 with X-Plane 12, definitely want to go check that out after we're done here. All right, flying away from the sun now. All right, it is time to start a poll. Should I land in the day or the night? Let me know. Choose your view. All right, we got a company message. I'm sure it's like, why are you so late? Oh, no, never mind. Not required. Disregard. We're good. All right, how far are we out from top of descent? 120 miles. Okay. So our arrival's going to be interesting. We've got this big loop we're going to be flying. It's arc. A 13 DME arc. Should be fun to fly. Our transition altitude will be 16,000 feet, or 16. Will be 6,000 feet. And we're planning runway 24. And we're doing the ILS runway 24. Or I say ILS VOR. Doing the VOR DME. And our DA will be 11,000 feet today. So if we go into our performance, next phase, we can pull this information by going weather requests, METAR, And then we'll put it in our LGRP and send that. And receive messages. There's the weather data. 2206 and clear, no clouds. 1814 and 1010. So QNH 1010. Temperature is 18. And winds are 2206. Transition is actually going to be, there we go, and we'll do full. And our barometric is going to be 1100, like so. And if we go over to our tablet, we can do our arrival performance calculations. Apply the current METAR, and what's our current weight is 66,000. Let's see what our estimate is going to be. Estimate is 64.7. Tyler Rocks, what's going on? How you doing? Hope you're doing having a fantastic Sunday today. So we're going to go 64.7. Alright, so we're probably going to want to do medium brakes, and we'll do max reversers to keep less braking power necessary on that. Flat's full, and that looks good there. Alright, so we'll go ahead and select medium here. You're doing good? That's good to hear, man. Good to hear. We're about, I'm going to guess 10 minutes top of descent, and then 25 minutes till we're on the ground. And don't forget to vote in the poll. Let me know if you want to land in the day or the night. All right. It's 80 miles top of descent. That seems a little close. We'll see what happens though. What could possibly go wrong? What could possibly go wrong? Got a really nice tailwind right now, 46 knots. Our ground speed's 504 knots. Our true airspeed's 460. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Ceiling fan here. Getting a little warm. Get some air moving here. All right, we are going to change the time a little bit. Make sure we stay in the day here. You guys have asked for the day landing, so go ahead and end that poll. We'll land in the day, which I agree. I think day's going to look better anyway. I mean, you're flying around the islands, the Greek islands. I mean, come on, you know, you want to land in the day. But just give them the option. Just give them the option, you know. All right, so we're going to be going down to 6,000 here. And we'll start the descent in 60 nautical miles. So this island right here is the Antamachia. There is a Kos Airport, Lima Golf Kilo Oscar. So if we lost our engines, that's probably where we'd head. So 40 nautical miles, 31,000 up. Oof. I don't know if we'd make it. We might make it if we lost our engines, but we haven't lost our engines. See if I can see the island yet. For Rhodes. So you have this guy, that guy. I think that's it right there. Can't tell 100% though. Alright, 50 nautical miles, stop descent. Alright, I'm gonna kill the music. Kill the music for now. For now. We can change later, but for now I'm going to go ahead and kill it. And we need to reset that. So that's the island I was talking about. There's a airport right around here that we could land at if we had to. And yeah, this island, and yeah, that's the island right there if you can barely see it. And we should be landing right about there. I feel like something, this should be rotating, right? Shouldn't that interior fan be rotating? I don't know. Maybe I'm just... I don't know my engines maybe? I know obviously they got the fans in the front rotating. I don't know. What do I know? I'm not an Airbus engineer. Or an IAE engineer. Engine engineer. Say that 5 times fast. Engine engineer, engine. There's the airport I was talking about. Right there. So what's cool about the airport we're flying to, it is right on the coast, so we should have a really cool landing. I did download a freeware airport for this one as well, but I don't know how good it is. It could be completely glitched and we could be landing on grass. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there. Alrighty. Let's see, it's going to be a very fun approach here. Very fun, very fun. "20 nautical miles out from top of descent." Should be a nice scenic landing. 15 nautical miles out, top of descent. And here comes the 10. And descent initiated. Alright, let's go ahead overhead. Seatbelt signs coming on. Ladies and gentlemen, from the flight deck, we just began our descent out into Rhodes. We're not anticipating any type of rough air or any type of weather in the roads, but we do ask you please return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts as we may encounter unexpected rough air. Thanks again for flying with Aegean Airlines. We'll be on the ground here in about 15 minutes. Flight attendants, please prepare the cabin for arrival. I need to set up like a settings button where I can like push it on my stream deck and it changes my voice. There's a filter in filters. I'll mess that later. So I believe the airport is right there. I believe that's it. Maybe right here. Anyway, it's somewhere around this area. Get that. Comes in. It should be right there. Anyway. It's gonna be fun, guys. It's gonna be fun. Gonna be fun. It's the first time I've ever flown into this airport. Guys, haven't already, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't. I do appreciate you doing so. If you are considering coming to Flight Sim Expo, which I do encourage you to do, be happy to meet up with you and talk to you. I'll be there Saturday, on that Saturday. Link down in the description down below. If you want to come to Flight Sim Expo, you can register with that link. I do recommend that if you are planning on coming, you go ahead and register before May 1st, as May 1st, the prices will go up. All right. We're about to intercept that DME arc. And that is the airport right there. You can see the runway. That's where we're heading. Overshot that intercept, but it's okay. Let it correct itself. Like it needs to start turning left again. It's gonna overshoot it again. We'll see how it handles it. I don't know why it's shooting for a 90. Oh, I overshot it again. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it's gonna get it this time. Oh, it overshot it. Bro, you've gotta hit. You gotta intercept at a lower angle. That's the airport. Come around, kind of like this, and then kind of a weird S-shaped arrival. I have to go direct to there, and that way it's not going to freak out as much. Definitely failed on that arc. It overshot it too fast. the runway. We'll be landing here in about 10 minutes. All right. See the kind of weird arrival this is, but should work out fine. We're going to switch this down to 2,500 feet now. We are reducing speed. Here comes the S-turns. Curious what this is. Is this like an air base, an army base or something, or the old airport? I need to check that out. Figure out what that is. Heading in some speed brakes. Lights coming on. That's definitely an airport. I'm just curious if that's like the old airport or if that's like a military base. This is going to be a spicy one, guys. I can already feel it. It's going to be spicy coming in here. Let me get my control camera on. Rhodes traffic, Aegean 404, 8000 on the VOR, DME, runway 24, Rhodes traffic. All right, passing what do you call it? Transition altitude. UNH is set. Good. Still a little high. Trying to get some speed down here while I'm up. That's coming out. And flaps 2. We're going to go with the flaps full here in a moment. Flaps 3. They're coming down. All right, landing configuration set. And returning on final. Figured a little far out, but I was worried about that speed coming in here. Looks like we're going to be okay though. I'm the only one here, so not too worried. The runway in sight. Ladies and gentlemen from the flight deck, get out your cameras. This is going to be one heck of an approach. And we're recording this approach so we can play it back. Different point of view. Remind me not to bring up the flaps after we land. Go around altitude set. Approach is green. Spoilers armed. Rhodes traffic Aegean 404, short final runway 24, Rhodes.
Above. Minimum.
Continue. Landing.
1,000.
I've got the controls.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20. Retard. Retard.
Loaded. Retarded too slow.
5.
Brush is full. Nose is down. Brush is idle. No braking. Brush is stowed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Rhodes. I'm not going to bring up the flaps because I going to do the replay. I'm not going to bring up the flaps. I'm not going to turn off that stuff, but I will go ahead and really don't have to turn that on either, but you know, you can go ahead and stow that. And we can stop that recording. Well, well, well. Not a bad flight. I enjoyed that one. Go ahead and disconnect from Rhodes traffic. Aegean 404, clear the runway taxi to the ramp by Alpha. See ya. Alright, disconnect from VATSIM there. And we'll get going here in just a second. Stop that recording as well. All right. Parked up here. Spot 6. This is spot 5. Or is it spot 3 that I was going to? I can't remember which one it is. I think it's this one right here. I see a marshaller. Yeah, okay, move. Thank you. We can make them dance here. Oh, I went too far. No. Happy Easter, my good friend. Good D's Fishing. Alrighty, we're gonna stop it here, and we're gonna go ahead and do replay.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position. Services are not available.
And we're gonna take it from here. But anyway. That off there. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll catch me on the next one. Not sure again when I'll be streaming next, but don't forget, tomorrow expect the news to drop for Flight Sims. News should be dropping tomorrow. Wednesday for non-members, Tuesday for members, 11 a.m. Eastern. The podcast of Mickey D. Mike is dropping, and then look forward to another video coming out next weekend as well. So we've definitely got content rolling through. I hope you guys have been enjoying it so far, and we'll continue to enjoy it. Thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you all next time up in the sky.
calling